We're going to look at some key foods that you can make an anti-aging drink. It's going to cleanse your liver and it's delicious. Just a few ingredients. I'm going to tell you what's the importance of these ingredients and how to find them in the store, because there's a key thing I need to teach you about each one of these. And as always, please go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and the bell so you and I can stay connected and I can teach you God's recipe for excellent health. We're going to make 3 recipes, and the second one is a cranberry elixir. This is just a hydrating drink. It's going to help cleanse your body, both your kidneys and your liver, and that's incredible, and you can just enjoy it. 2 of the ingredients are fresh lemons and also fresh oranges. So we're going to juice these today. So go to your store, grab your freshest lemon and freshest oranges. You want to make sure they just feel good in your hands. They don't feel dry or kind of dehydrated on the middle. If an orange has been out too long, it will feel kind of like the skin's not attached to the flesh, and that's not good. So we definitely want to make sure they feel nice and good, plump, juicy in your hand. Now, hopefully you've already caught my other video on how to use lemons and also grapefruit for an anti-cancer drink. So if you haven't already, check out that video and get the benefits of that as well in this drink. Now, I had to move over to Walmart, and this is the one option they have. Interesting, up on the shelf, it's labeled as organic. It's not really organic. It's just a non-GMO verified, not quite the same thing. Cranberries are not a GMO food, but yet if it's labeled non-GMO verified, that means no other ingredients can be in here that are a GMO. So it says no sugar added. This brand, Knudsen, is a good variety, so we can definitely use this in our juice. Our first drink is going to be our longevity drink. Yes, it is exactly what it says. This is about anti-aging, and anti-aging comes from doing a daily, continual cleanse of our liver and our kidneys and even our lymphatic system. So that is exactly what cranberries are good for. They are good for just cleansing. And we talked about this already. It's a good brand. Now, also cranberries, specifically cranberry juice, helps bacteria to not be able to stick to the bladder wall. This is why women will drink cranberry juice for UTIs, infections, because it helps to prevent the infection and it helps to get rid of the infection. So cranberries just have an amazing benefit when it comes to bacteria. They also have vitamins C, E, and K, manganese, tannin, and fiber. This is a great combination. So to get started with our drink, we're going to go ahead and do 14 ounces of water. I'm using the purified water because everything matters when it comes to your health. So the water I use is from my Chubby Picture. I'll put a link to this down below. I needed to get rid of agricultural runoff and heavy metals. This is so important. So this is 14 ounces of water. To this, I'm going to add 2 ounces of my cranberry juice. There we go. And to this, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of either chia seed or hemp seed. I hope you've already caught the video that I did about hemp seeds and the health benefits of that. Watch that if you haven't already. We're also going to add a pinch, which would also be 1 shake of cinnamon powder. Now, cinnamon also is very important because it has a lot of antiviral properties. It helps to balance glucose, but yet not all cinnamons are the same. This is just a kind of an eye-opener for me, is that I knew they weren't all the same, but yet this kind, the Ceylon cinnamon, actually is where we get the health benefits from. This is grown in Sri Lanka and also some of the other Asia countries. It has the properties that we're looking for in cinnamon that the regular cinnamon does not. The regular cinnamon comes from different countries, such as China and other countries. So you need to choose where you want to choose your source from.
Struggling with cravings, fatigue, or confusion about your health? You're not alone. But you don't have to stay stuck. Get the free Bible Health ebook and discover 7 powerful steps to real, lasting transformation God's way. Break emotional eating. Learn what truly satisfies. Align your health with God's truth. This is your breakthrough. Get your free Bible Health ebook now on the website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com. It's time to take the first step toward vibrant health, both physically and spiritually.
Next, we're going to add 1 scoop of superfood. I like to use this one. This is a superfood powder. It's non-GMO, it's totally organic, so that part done, check, check. But it has a microbiome boosting effect, and it keeps the brain and the gut always at the peak efficiency, which is why the microbiome is so important. Plus, it's a phytobiotic, means it's a plant biotic. It's anti-stress. And I definitely need some anti-stress. So, just one scoop is going to give you 3 servings of fruits and vegetables. So, this is a good drink. Now, we're just going to take this. So, like I said, chia seeds or hemp seeds, and then just shake it up, and you are good to go. Now, obviously, with the chia seeds or the hemp seeds in it, if you delay drinking it, it will start to get a little bit thicker, and that's okay. So, go ahead and put your favorite lid on, and then there is your longevity drink ready to go. Yep, that's a keeper. So I hope you try this because we all need to stay as young as possible so that we can stay as strong as possible, because I want you to finish this race well. Now, this recipe, we're going to make cranberry water. The idea is when we sip on this throughout the day, we are giving our body a hydration. So every cell is well hydrated. When our cells are hydrated, they're able to take in nutrition and they're able to eliminate waste. When we are dehydrated, it's very difficult because the cell membrane is dehydrated. Even though it has a fat layer to it, it still can become dehydrated. So the more hydrated we are, the more fluid our blood is, and everything works better. So we need to stay hydrated. And as I used to tell my mom, the more hydrated you are, the less wrinkles you're going to have on your face. And that was enough to encourage her to drink more water. So we're going to use 1 quart of water. Again, I always want to make sure I'm using my filtered water. To this, we're going to add 4 ounces of cranberry juice. And just stir that up. And that is it. So you could sip on this throughout the day. So remember, cranberries are very much anti-cancer properties, antioxidant. They're extremely beneficial for your cardiovascular health, which also includes just the strong muscle, cardiovascular muscle, the pumping the blood through the body. There's so many people dealing with kidney stones. They reduce the risk of kidney stones. So if you have a busy job and you just don't take time out to eliminate, drinking cranberry juice is going to help prevent the formation of kidney stones. Now we're going to use this recipe in our next drink, which is our elixir. For our cranberry elixir, we're going to start with the 1 quart of cranberry water that we just made, and we're going to pour it into our pot, and we're going to just let this simmer for about 15 minutes. We're also going to add some spices. Now, you could add these spices in a tea ball, but I just like throwing them in. We're going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, the same cinnamon that I mentioned before, the Ceylon cinnamon. We're going to add just 1/8 of a teaspoon of ginger, and we're going to add some nutmeg, 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. So I'm going to add this to our mix, and then we're just going to let this gently simmer for 15 minutes. While that is cooking on the stove, we're going to go ahead and juice. We need a 1/2 of a lemon juice, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Use your favorite juicing that you have and go ahead and juice that. Then we're also going to juice pretty much a full orange. We need a complete orange, a good size orange for the orange juice. We're going to add this juice to our cranberry juice after it has cooled, and this helps to balance the pH in our body. And pH is very important, and God created the foods to do this naturally. Every area of the world has foods that are going to help balance pH. It's not like you have to live in just a citrus growing area to balance your pH. No, there are many foods that do that. So just keep that in mind when we eat the foods that God called good, and we eat them as close to His design. We don't have to be a scientist or a nutritionist to figure out, what do I do? What do I do? We just go to that. Now, we simmered our cranberry juice, our cranberry water, for 15 minutes, and then we needed to let it come to room temperature. We don't want it hot because we're going to be adding our lemon juice, our freshly squeezed lemon juice, and also our orange juice. And we want to keep the vitamin C value from those juices. We do not want them to be heated. Now, you can also, once it's at room temperature, you can add other enhancements, such as the mentobiotics if you truly are interested in helping to heal your gut, and you just need to get an edge on your mentalness. So as far as depression, anxiety. That's what healing the gut is all about. So you could add that too, but once again, it needs to be at room temperature. So we have an incredible nutritious elixir that we could drink just any time of the day or the evening. We're doing a continual hydration. We're doing a continual cleanse of our body. And our body is not just waiting for a vitamin or waiting for a supplement. It's getting a cleanse all day long. So there you go. I highly recommend enjoying at least one of these drinks, if not both. Maybe alternate them. I'll do this one day and this one day. But I truly know that God has a purpose for your life, and keeping it healthy, keeping your body healthy is going to help you fulfill that purpose. So thanks for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell so you and I can stay connected, and it helps us get the message out. So who can you share this video with? Who do you know that wants to have a healthy heart, be cancer preventative, kidney stone preventative, and just feel younger longer? If so, share this video with them so they too can enjoy these cranberry dishes. Thanks for letting me share with you God's recipe for excellent health. And until next time, never forget, God loves you.
Struggling with cravings, fatigue, or confusion about your health? You're not alone. But you don't have to stay stuck. Get the free Bible Health ebook and discover 7 powerful steps to real, lasting transformation God's way. Break emotional eating. Learn what truly satisfies. Align your health with God's truth. This is your breakthrough. Get your free Bible Health ebook now on the website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com. It's time to take the first step toward vibrant health, both physically and spiritually.
Are you ready to have more fun in life and not be plagued with sickness and tiredness? At the Reclaim Retreat, we see transformations happen as soon as you arrive at this anointed place, a sacred space where God is at work and you can truly rest in His presence. Join a community of like-minded individuals ready to reclaim their health, their joy, and their God-given purpose. Come be refreshed, be renewed, be transformed. Spots are limited. Save yours today. Register now at biblicalwellnessretreat.com and reclaim what God has already promised you.